So you came on Sunday, heard a good sermon, sure seemed like you really were learning, but that was days ago. And since that time, you've watched a lot of shows, heard a lot of news, read a lot of photo captions, maybe a book or two. You got the information overload blues, made you forget the good news. Need to remember the good news. So let's check up, let's check up. Pull up a chair for the midweek checkup now.
Welcome to the Midweek Checkup. My name is Bobby Gilles, and over yonder way is Lindsey, Blair. This past Sunday, Pastor Jonah Sage preached from Mark 1, verses 40 through 45 in our series called Good News People.
Pastor Jonah said that Jesus sees you because he wants to heal you. If you've forgotten or missed the sermon, it's time for the midweek checkup.
Jonah began by saying that when we see Jesus, really see him, we'll see that Jesus sees us, not because we've done more, but because of how helpless we are. He heals us not because we're impressive, but because of his great love for us. Notice the kinds of people Jesus saw in Mark 1. A demon-possessed man who wasn't even able to cry out for help. A woman so sick she can't leave bed. She doesn't say anything to Jesus, doesn't ask or promise him anything. A man with leprosy, social outcast, begging to be healed.
None of them were able to change their situation spiritually, physically, emotionally, or socially. They were helpless. None of them knew much about Jesus. None had deep faith. This text also reveals how much authority Jesus had over demons and illness, but we also see how much compassion he shows to those in need. Jesus' ministry is good news for those who are physically, socially, emotionally, and spiritually downtrodden. So Jonah asked a simple question: how do you need to be healed?
Is it your isolation and loneliness, your physical pain and disease, your spiritual darkness and oppression? It was not faith, doctrine, or obedience that made these people worthy of Jesus' attention. It was their neediness, their helplessness. And we also see in this text that Jesus isn't interested in big crowds. Jesus isn't all about more, bigger, better, faster. Jesus is not interested in building an impressive platform or large crowds with a line out the door. Jesus isolates himself to pray and goes somewhere he's less known.
What is this revealing to us about the nature of God's mission? What does this say to our desire to be seen? Might we be trying to get to places Jesus is not interested in? Maybe he's not on the impressive stage or with important people. Maybe he's not in the spotlight. If you feel your neediness, if you know something ails you, then you have all you need to meet Jesus.
Indeed. Our journey through the Gospel of Mark continues this coming Sunday, where we'll learn more about walking with Jesus. And in Bible Fellowship, we'll begin diving into the book of Exodus. Join us and bring a friend.